All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. And thank you for joining. And as you guys are coming in, I want you to share this video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me check the audio. All right, audio is great. Audio is great. Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of my show. If you're joining, please let me know where you're connecting from. And do me a favor, hurry up and quickly share this broadcast. If you're joining on Facebook, thank you. Joining on YouTube, thank you very much for joining. Thank you for joining. So thank you very much for coming. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you very much. I see a lot of people coming in. Thank you. My disciple is here. I want disciple me want me. Okay, let's get to the business of today real quick. I know you guys are very busy. I don't want to hold you guys for too long. I understand. So good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever it is you're connecting from. I really appreciate you guys. And I see a lot of people are learning. A lot of people are learning. They're learning right now, you know. Ekunsami Thomas. Thompson, sorry. Abanye, long time ago in Bethlehem. All right, so let's get to the business. Let's go straight to the business of today. Right now, uh, M. Patrick, how are you? Thank you. Karen M. Patrick, I like your show, so educative. All right, thank you. Our diehard disciples, one time, they are in the house. Okay, let's get to the business of the day real quick. I've been talking about relationship for a long, long, long time, and God has been helping us. God has been helping us uh, to deal with marital situations and challenges, and God is using us, by His grace to mend a lot of homes, and I really thank God for it. I thank God for the testimonies coming out. I thank God for more people connecting to the network. I thank God for your life, my life, and I thank you very much for always supporting. Uh, you know what we're doing. It's not easy what we're doing. We get bullied all the time by the powerful people. The powerful people will sometimes report our page, and they will shut us down sometimes. Sometimes they will send all their scouts and spies to our page, and they will come and cuss me out and call me antichrist and all manners of names. And it's so very funny. And but we're still here. We're still here. And Facebook is getting better. My page on Facebook has been cleared, thanks to you guys for sharing good report about the page, for liking the post, for commenting. God bless you. If not for you guys, we will still be in the red, but we're in the green right now. Our Facebook page is in the green right now. And instead of we losing members like we were losing before, we went from almost about 450,000 follower all the way down to like 300,000. And my visibility went from 10 million to, I think it was 115,000 or something, just within 1 month. And but thank God for you guys. Thank God for what it's doing right now. The page is on the green. We are no more on the red, and we are actually facing the topic right now. I've been talking less about these fake pastors. I don't talk much about them anymore. So we are facing the message right now and looking away from all the scammers and the fake pastors and their stupid messages they're preaching to us. So today we're going to be looking at the story of a young lady who said, I have forgiven my husband for 14 years, if I'm not missing it. For 14 years, he has forgiven the husband, and forgiving the husband for cheating, abuse. You talk about sex abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, financial abuse. I've forgiven him because all the time when he falls into error, he will always apologize. He will always apologize. But right now, I'm asking right now, what should I do? What's the way forward? Let me respond to this guy. Okay. She's asking what's the way forward. They are forgiven. It's like, you see, you guys go to church a lot, right? And I see a lot of mommy pastors always come out and say, oh, you got to forgive. Forgiveness is of God. You need to forgive. I forgave. You got to forgive. Now, situations differs. It's different. People are not the same. Level of crime or level of sin, it differs. There are some people, it seems like they are born to cheat. Some people are just born or probably created to cheat. What exactly is the problem? And the problem is that they cheat, and then they don't even know how to cheat. Do you know there are some people, they love to cheat, but they don't know how to cheat? They are not that brilliant. To be a cheat, you must be very brilliant. You must be very, very brilliant, very smart, to be cheating. For people who are cheating, they are very, very brilliant people. Very brilliant people. All right. And I always tell people this, when you are cheating, you need to use your brain. And that's why you see 419. You can't be a scammer. You can't be scamming without you being smart. You must be very smart. You must be very educated. To be a 419, you must be educated to be 419. No, lazy people can't be 419. Lazy people can be 419. Lazy people can't cheat. If you love to cheat and you are not smart and you are not brilliant, you are not calculative, all right? If you want to cheat and you are not that brilliant, you can't do it. You're going to mess up the life of your wife. You're going to mess up the life of your children. You're going to mess up the life of the person you are cheating with. Because some people are not that smart. They are not smart at all. You are not supposed to take a side chick to a party. You want to take a side chick to a party. Who does that? That's a dumb person. Can't you think? It's so very simple. Somebody at the party may know you. Somebody at the party may be taking a selfie and then you'll be at the background. Somebody at the party may have a video going on around and recording and putting on social media. In these days that people put everything on social media. On social media. And you feel so comfortable to take a side chick to a party, you are dumb. You're a very dumb person. Very dumb person. You're going to shopping for side chick. That's a dumb move. You don't take a side chick to Dubai. And the side chick, because the side chick is looking for a way to flaunt you. You take a side chick to Dubai, you're going to see your face on Facebook. Okay? You're going to see your face on Facebook. Somebody who know you will take a picture of you. You are riding the camel. You are on top of the camel. Another person is on top of the camel. And they know you. They take a picture of you. They send it to your wife. They send it to your wife or send it to somebody who knows you. It's not a dumb person can cheat. But so many of our men, they're so dumb, but they still cheat. They're dumb, they cheat. You know, it is a dumb person that will be cheating. And then you give your side chick your real phone number. Come on. You're so dumb. You're cheating. And you gave your girlfriend your real phone number. And then when your phone is ringing at home, you refuse to pick it up. Then you keep it there. Then they say, imagine your phone is ringing. You see, that's a red flag. And at the end of the day, the woman you are messing with is not dumb. You every day you are home, you don't pick any phone call. You don't pick phone call. Don't you think your wife will be putting 1 and 2 together and say, this boy is saying, you are not smart. You're not smart at all. You'll be putting your telephone on airplane mode when you are coming home. That's a dumb stuff to do. You think the woman is crazy? How could your phone be on the table for the next 3 hours and not ringing? The woman will be suspecting that this phone must be on airplane mode. This phone must be on airplane mode. And then they're going to check it. And then they find out that it has been on airplane mode. And some of you will turn your ringers off. And then your girlfriend is WhatsApping you. You guys are doing WhatsApp. And your phone is always with you. And you're you think your wife is dumb? Your wife is so dumb. She's not looking at you. She's not looking at you on the phone, laughing and giggling. You think she's dumb? And that's the reason why you're giving her the reason to start doing tiptoe all around the house. You know, some men don't understand. Some of you men don't understand. You just suddenly see a mirror on the wall. We say, why is this mirror here? You see, all those tiny mirrors that your wife is putting all around the place, she's just using that mirror to catch you. Because when you are sitting like this and your phone is here, there is a mirror here. And you don't know there is a mirror over there. That mirror is looking down. And the woman is on the opposite side and she's looking, she's zooming in, and seeing every little stuff you're doing. You think? I'm telling you, you don't understand. Your wife is good. It's got mirror everywhere. On the bed, you see mirror. In dining table, you see mirror. Mirror everywhere. The woman is actually recording you. She's only checking you out. You are giving her the reason to be checking you out because you refuse to be picking your calls. You refuse to be picking your calls. And you're so dumb. You see, a dumb person cannot do 419. A dumb person cannot be killed. If you are not brilliant, please don't. If you are not brilliant, please don't. And the glass of water in it. I'm telling you. and you don't know. And you don't know. Your wife will not sleep at night. She'll be looking for your phone. You'll be looking for your phone everywhere. And then you think you are smart. You go and hide your phone inside the freezer. How will you hide your phone inside the freezer or under the carpet? You put your phone under the carpet. You know, what kind of person is that? You put your phone under the couch. You know your wife is looking for your phone. If you are not a sinner, why will you be hiding your phone inside of the freezer or hiding it under the carpet for? Why? It is because you are a sinner. That's why you're hiding your phone. Hiding your phone everywhere. Some people, when the phone ring like this, they will run from the bathroom with soap all over their body like they will almost die. Just to come and carry it. Like this, you are not smart. You see, people I want to cheat. People who cheat very well. Brilliant people that cheat. They come home with their phone. They sit down on the couch, they watch TV with their wives. They cook. They do all manners of things with their wife at home and stuff that the wife wouldn't even think this guy is doing anything. He will just carry his car key and say, and you're like, okay, and the guy will just go pew. And before you know it, in the next 1 hour, the guy is back in his house. And he will just sit down like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. These ones are brilliant cheats. They can cheat with anything. And you will not know. And you will not know. But you are all day. You are still cheating and carrying girlfriend to party. You're carrying your side chick to party. Who does that? That's a dumb person. All right? So just to clear that one. So the issue is that this particular woman is like, okay, now, I've been forgiven. You see, there are some men, they are devils. Devils, manipulators. All right? They are manipulators. At every point of a sin, they quickly say, I'm sorry. They quickly say, I'm sorry. Some of them will prostrate. They will say, I'm sorry. Some of them will cry. One woman told me, say, my husband is always crying. And then after crying, I'll pity him and then he will do it again. I said, your husband needs mental evaluation. Oh, Lord. A psychiatric doctor. Your husband is not normal. That your husband is not normal. You think that husband is not normal. He's not normal at all. He said, so you will see them, they're so devilish. What they do is they're going to cheat or they're going to lie or they're going to do one crazy stuff. Then they quickly just come and just start apologizing. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I'm sorry. And just imagine you did it first year, second year, third year. You know, you are breaking the man down, the woman down. You're breaking the woman down. The woman's heart has been broken many times. She has been disappointed and betrayed many times. She cannot be normal again. And that is why you see a lot of women just walking all around and they're carrying a sad face. You know, they're just carrying a sad face and you see them sit down, they just lost and gone. And then you'll be asking yourself, you'll be asking yourself, what's wrong with this woman all the time? She's always so sad. And anytime she wants to ask questions about husband. She cannot talk without talking about husband. What's wrong with this woman? Her heart has been broken. She's not happy. And she's been forgiven because of the messages that people are preaching. Forgive. How many times? 700 times. Forgive until Jesus will come. Keep on forgiving. And then the woman will die untimely. And then the woman will run crazy. And then the man will divorce her and walk away. And all of us will just be here, be looking like, okay, is God an agent of confusion? No, he's not. God is not an agent of confusion. We ourselves are the ones that are damaging and destroying the work of God. We're damaging and destroying the work of God. Number one is that if you know you cannot be faithful, don't go into marriage. Marriage is not for people who can't be faithful. Don't forget you're actually going to be in the marriage with another person who is expecting you to give 1,000% of support, 1,000% of yourself in the relationship. All right. So the level of boyfriend and girlfriend is not what marriage is. If you are a very good person when it comes to having a girlfriend, all right, marriage is not like that. Marriage is different from boyfriend, girlfriend kind of lifestyle. There is no commitment in that one. You don't have to ask me where I'm coming from. You don't have the right to ask me what I'm doing. All right, you are just a girlfriend. All right. The moment you enter into marriage and you say, okay, I do, it's a different ball game. I don't care how good looking you may be. I don't care the kind of six-pack you get. I don't care what kind of job you do, how much money you have in your pocket. You are taking. When they say you are taking, you are taking. Sorry, it is a pity. You are taking. You can't be gallivanting all around town and be flirting with women. You are taking. If you want to play by the rules of marriage, you are taking. And when they say you are taking, it means that ìwọ yóò kọ gbogbo àwọn obìnrin yòókù sílẹ̀. Ìwọ yóò sì fara mọ́ ìyàwó rẹ. Òun nìkan ṣoṣo ni yóò sì máa jíjà ṣúágà rẹ. Títí ẹ̀mí yóò fi bọ́ lára rẹ. Ṣé ìwọ gbà àbí ìwọ kò gbà? O ní àìdù olóṣì. Olórí sàndò ní àìdù. Àmọ̀pọ̀ onígbó òsì ni igbó ló mọ orí ẹ̀ ti dàrú. Orí ẹ̀ ti yí sọnù. When you are saying that one in the church, I do. What people they put a gun on your head? Did they put a gun on your head? Did they put a gun on your head when they were asking you? You could have said, no, sir, I cannot do it. No, sir. I'm not a man of one wife, sir. I'm polygamist by nature, sir. I cannot do it. You're supposed to raise up your hand and say, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Pastor, am I borrow over here, sir? And let the woman now defend herself. If the woman is not able to defend herself and say, okay, then let the wedding be cancelled. It's so simple. You can cancel the wedding and then return the malu back to where you got the malu from. Let people eat jollof rice for free and then just tell them you are celebrating your divorce. And it's so simple. Divorce before marriage. You know? But you didn't tell us that when they were saying wọ́n yóò sì fi gbogbo àwọn yòókù sílẹ̀ òun wò bí wíwọ́ Greek òun wò bí wíwọ́ Greek òun bẹ̀ òun gbogbo síbẹ̀ ojú ẹ̀rí sọ̀ndọ̀sọ̀ndọ̀ sínú bẹ̀ òun wò. You didn't say nothing when the pastor was saying that. The pastor was reminding you, do you take? They gave you condition. You did not talk. You didn't say nothing. You didn't say I'm a polygamist by nature. You didn't say I'm going to be cheating or I like women. You didn't say I have appetite for women. You didn't say all that. You kept quiet and you are laughing. I do. I do. Some people don't read. Did they put gun on your head? When they were asking you, do you? It's so simple. I don't. I don't is I don't. You don't do, you go away. I go and sit down somewhere and be enjoying yourself. Nobody's going to kill you. Nobody will kill you. But you're coming into the whole situation, you have forgotten that boyfriend, girlfriend level is different from marriage. It's different from marriage. You can't be doing all this yama stuff. You can't be doing it. It's not allowed. You're going to be ruining the life of another person. Somebody's life is going to be destroyed. Always have that at the back of your mind. You're going to slow somebody down. They have a target. They have a goal. They're going somewhere. They want to make it in life. They already programmed their life. I want to make it in life. Now you are actually making them stagnant. You ruin and destroying their prosperity with your own jargons. With your jargons. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And when they're talking to you, you just do one kind. Like it just doesn't matter. They'll ask you to come for counseling, you say, I can do my own home. The home you can do, not the area, you can do your home. You can do your home, you can do your home. Marriage is not good. And you say, I can do my home. If you can do your home, why didn't you do it all this while? Why did you do it all this while? Why did you do it all this while? You just sit down there and just say, I can do my own. I'm old enough to undo my own. You can handle it. Why don't you undo it? Why not undo it? All this one. Why is your wife shouting? Why is your wife shouting that marriage is not good with you? You can handle it. You can handle it. Don't undo it now. Let us see you. Undo it. Let us see you. You can handle it. You know. So with this woman. She said, "Oh, I've been forgiving my husband, and he will continue to go and do the same thing. I've been forgiving for and this 14th year. What shall I do?" You know, very funny, but true. I'm never going to advise that kind of a woman to stay in that relationship because for 14 years, I don't know. If a man wants to change, it doesn't take 14 years to change. It won't take 14 years for someone to change. If somebody is willing to change, the person will change after the first or second or third experience. The first experience, let us believe that, okay, that's a mistake. You didn't know. Now you know. All right? Now you know that this thing is affecting your wife. What are you willing to do about it? I'm sorry. And then the second, you did it again. Then you come back home and say, it is the devil. Now we say, okay, fine, that's fine. Maybe the second time, he didn't know still. All right. The third time, you did it again. And then now you're blaming powers and principality. Then we now say, okay, maybe it's true. First year, second year, third year, all the way to 14th year. 14 years. You know, that for real, I'm not going to lie to you. Half of the life of that woman is gone already. Half of her good life is gone already. And actually, she just spent her 14 years of her life trying to get back on her feet, trying to be normal. Trying to be normal. Trying to keep herself sane. 14 years of her life that is actually full of pain. The pain of betrayal. 14 years. And you think it's not. You will see a lot of women are going all around the place. They just carry themselves. When they smile, that smile will cost $1 million. You don't know. You just think they're smiling. They're just smiling. They're just smiling just to keep themselves sane. They're just trying to keep themselves sane. Many of them, they go to events and sit down. Some people go to party every day. You think it's normal. You think they just want to go to party. Some people will be looking for poster or party everywhere. The party is the therapy. The party is the therapy. Don't worry, party long cool. tí wọ́n bá rí party lọ wọn á kú sọnù. I'm telling you, wọn á kú sọnù. The party is the therapy. They go everywhere looking for party posters everywhere. The party you did not invite them, they go. Why? It's the therapy for them. You think it's a joke for women to go to church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? They go Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. They got nothing to do. The church going is the therapy for them. The therapy for them. Obìnrin tí máa rojọ́ jù lórí telephone. That talking on the phone is the therapy for our life. Therapy for our life. Telling you, you see them, they will just go and embrace something that will keep them going. You see some women, it's always about Lalude. That's what they watch from morning till night. That's how they keep themselves good. They gotta watch all this Yoruba movie. If not, they'll be dead or they'll be crazy. You don't have any understanding. I know one woman, this woman, she's so thin like a broom. And she's still going to the gym. I understand, what is the problem? You are already slimmed down. What are you going to say, Pastor Shola? The gym is not for my weight. I said, it is for what? He said, that's how I walk away my problem. I walk away my problem with walking out. And that's a therapy for those women. Telling you. They just look for something. They find something to connect with. Or else they're going to die. Some are dead today. You don't understand. When you go to the clinic and you go and see doctors, you know, when they do what they call it, autopsy, you begin to ask, what's the cause of the death of this woman? You know, Nigerian doctors don't know it though. Nigerian doctors don't know. They just know, oh, she died a natural death. She died a natural death. And then you say, how did you know? Because they mentioned that she slept and she didn't wake up. So she died a natural death. It is only in America that Americans will tell you the cause of a death. They will begin to break it down to you that this woman has been depressed for so and so years. You'll be shocked. How did they get to know this? And they're going to start telling you how she died. Actually thinking high blood pressure or whatsoever, they will tell you everything. You see, if you go and look at the record of a lot of women who died, some of them died of depression. They died of depression. They died of depression. And you never know. You never know. Some of them died of food poisoning. They poisoned themselves and died. You know, some of them, they're staying alive for their kids. They don't even know which way to go to, and Christianity is not helping. Instead of talking to the men who are doing nonsense, we are still talking to the women, forgive. Hello? Hello, somebody? Forgive. How long is he going to forgive? The same man committing the same crime and is not willing to change, and the church is forgive. How long do you think? I mean, this woman doesn't have power. She's not a superwoman. She's not a superhero. She's a regular human being like you and I. She got blood flowing in her veins. How long do you think she's going to hold this? For how long will she maintain this? How long is she going to continue to forgive? The pain of betrayal. How is she going to handle that? She promised her children, I'm going to be somebody. But she's nobody. Because there is no way she could be somebody with this kind of situation she found herself. She want to go to school, she's not able to concentrate. One woman took the board exam like, I don't know, maybe like 8 times or 7 times. I think they wrote her and said, Madam, never come back here again. Don't come back here and never you come back and attempt this test again. You can't pass. Those don't come. They advise her not to come again. And when she came in contact with me, and I told her, I said, your state of mind is bad. State of mind is bad. It's bad. Let me respond to Efosa Ezoge. Efosa Ezoge. Now, you see, you're saying Pastor Shola is always talking about women. He's talking about women. Those are the ones that she'll talk about. And one thing that you men don't understand, I'm going to break it down to you guys today. And I've been saying it seems like Nigerians just want to hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear and just understand. They don't like understanding. They just want to hear what they want to hear. They pick what they want to listen to. And that's it. And the moment they pick it, that's what they listen to and they go away. I've been saying this many times. A man is the leader. A man is the leader of the home. A man, I will shout again. A man is the leader of the home. 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 The leader of the home is supposed to be knowledgeable. Knowledgeable. Knowledgeable, number one, to make himself ready for marriage. Knowledgeable enough to pick the right wife for himself. Knowledgeable enough to understand the temperament, the character, the life of the woman he's getting married to. Knowledgeable enough to understand what leadership is all about. Knowledgeable enough to practicalize everything that he has learned to treat his wife right. Nobody should come and advise your wife for you. Your wife is not supposed to bow to nobody but you. Your wife is not supposed to listen to nobody but you. But when you as a man doesn't understand your responsibilities, that is when women will start going outside and listening to other people. You have failed as a man. I don't care what you want to talk about. The reason why your wife is not obeying you, listening to you, is because you are not a good person. You don't understand what leadership is. You are not a man that could stand by yourself and deal with situations. A woman is supposed to follow you, but you yourself, you are lost. When a man is lost, a woman can't follow a lost man. And the reason why you're lost is because, number one, you refuse to go to God. You don't know God at all. Women, they bow down to spirituality. You are supposed to be spiritual as a man. You're supposed to know the mind of God as a man. You're supposed to lead your family to the altar as a man. You're supposed to pray for your wife as a man. You're supposed to share revelation with your wife as a man. They don't do all that. Number two, you must go to leadership retreats. Go and learn about leadership, because as a leader, you must be able to discharge your responsibility based on knowledge. How many times do you see men in leadership retreats? Where are they? The only time you see them is how to make money, how to earn 6-figure salary, how to do this. That's the only time you see them. And money is not marriage. Money cannot make you hold marriage down. It doesn't matter how rich you may be. If you don't understand leadership, you're done. You're done. When it comes to, let's go ask a counselor to give us more knowledge. How many men do you see that wants to go for counseling to learn about their wives, to learn about how to treat themselves and treat their wife correctly? How many men are willing? Show me. No, show me. And this is the only reason, the only way for marriage to be good is when men are right. The moment the man is right, number one, he will make himself to be right. Number two, he will choose the right wife for himself. He will not base his choice upon big breasts, upon big baka, big baka. He will not base his interest upon, this vagina is sweet. He will not base his pick on the red lips. He will not base his pick on, the breast is pointing. That's not what he's going to base it upon. He's going to base it upon the quality of the life of the person. He's going to say, this one that I'm looking at is able to compliment me. This one will advise me. This one will push me. It's not about body parts. Majority of the Nigerian men today, they marry because of big behind. They marry because of big breasts. They marry because of all this, and then big breasts and big behind cannot hold marriage down. Can't hold marriage down. Can't hold marriage down. You can't. Majority of these men don't know jack. They don't know anything. They're just men. The moment you went to see them because they have a big voice and a penis, they just believe, I'm a man. You're not a man. You're a boy. If you're not grown enough to understand all these things and know leadership, You are still a boy. You are not supposed to go into marriage. Marriage is not for you. Don't go into marriage if you don't understand it. If you're not ready to pay the price and make sacrifice about what you're going into, please don't go there. Don't come here and be telling me, oh, he's always talking about women. Who am I supposed to talk about? Who am I supposed to talk about? What am I supposed to talk about? You know? So the issue is that, the issue is this. And when you go and listen to a lot of women, a lot of men that they say, oh, we are inside abusive relationship. Go and look at those women. You will find out that those women, they go to the wall. After they have been pushed, they were pushed all the way to the wall, and then they changed. And when they now flip, everybody starts seeing them flip. But people didn't see what it took. They must have taken it 12 years, 15 years, 13 years. And now they flip the whole board. And now the oppressor is now being oppressed. You begin to see the woman now flipped. And you know when a woman flips, it's always bad. It's going to be good measure, pressed down, shaking together, running over. You see, when you're treating a woman badly, always remember that you are actually putting something into her and she will multiply those things. When you put love into the life of a woman, she will give you multiple of love. Tó bá bá obìnrin fowó lò, tó bá ní owó, ó máa fi owó gbàgbà bá ẹ lò. Ó máa fi bá ẹ lò. Tó bá fi ìfẹ́ bá obìnrin lò, ó máa fi ìfẹ́ gbàgbà bá ẹ lò. You don't understand. You don't understand. A lot of you just underestimate your wife, underrate your wife, look down on your wife and stuff. And now the woman has blown. And you want to now press her down. You can't. It's not possible. You can't push a blessed person down. She's blessed already. God blessed her. She can't be pushed down. She can't be pushed. She can't be pushed. And this is what I'm talking about. But men don't want to hear the truth. The truth is for men to gather. Let us do teaching. The truth is for men to gather. Let us teach about leadership. Leadership is not just with big baritone voice. Leadership is not just with happiness. No, leadership is not just about you being a bully. You can't bully a woman for too long. You will bully her for a while. You see, the time you are bullying a woman, you are actually making her to go and be doing some things that will make her greater than you. You don't understand. A woman, when you are bullying a woman, the next thing she's thinking about is something that will make her to be greater than you. And you will succeed in actually creating a better person. You know, and when she's now better, she will come back and show you pepper. You remember when they said, don't worry about it, women, they demonstrate that thing like a no man's business. You will see them, they will struggle and struggle through school. They will struggle and struggle through school because of your bullying them. They will take all your nonsense, every nonsense you want to give, you want to teach her, they will take it. Or one day go be one day. You yourself go stand like this, they go stand. You don't go fish say one word. One word don't go come out of your mouth. Shock. You'll be shocked on that day. Kai. What bring it long? What the long you? 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 So let's go back to the topic. I have forgiven my husband for 14 years. 14 years of forgiveness. 14 years of forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? 14 years of forgiveness. 14 years of forgiveness. So what next? Nothing. The next thing for me, as a counselor, I will advise you, I think it's time for you. You've done well. You have done very well. You have done pretty well. You can't continue. You can't continue in this kind of relationship. You're going to die. You know, you've tried. You have fulfilled all righteousness for 14 years. For 14 years you've tried. You're forgiving him, but one thing about him is he refused to still become a boy, to remain a boy. He remained a boy. He didn't want to change. You have given him chances to change. You're giving him reasons to change his life. But he didn't. He didn't take advantage of the chances you were given. And this is the 14th year right now. And I don't think anybody will blame you if you walk away. I believe in forgiveness. I believe in, but is it when you go outside and you do crazy stuff, you get someone pregnant, and now there's a baby or there's a child, and after you have opened up to your wife, this happened, you don't just leave the woman to handle it. You just don't leave the woman to, forgive and get healed. You as a man must be part of the healing process. You as a man must be part of the forgiveness. The process to forgive must be part of it. What am I saying? Is that when you drop the bombshell, oh, I got somebody pregnant and that person is with a child right now. The very first question that you're going to answer is, what do you want to do with the mother? Oh, I don't want to marry nobody. That was a mistake. But the child is here. I'm not going to throw the child away either. And then the next thing is that we're going to be in the life of the child. So you're going to have to help your wife to be able to heal. Disappearing in the middle of the night is not going to be an option. It's not going to be anything for you. Coming late from work must not happen to you. Must not happen. Shouting and being a bully cannot happen anymore. It can't happen. You have to actually be there to support your wife to go through that moment. It might take 3 years, might take 4 years for her to get back to her feet, to get normal, for her to process all these things. And your own participation will really help her to speed up the rate of healing. If you're available, you are there, you stay there, you're with her, you feel sorry for what has happened. And then you're actually totally disconnected from such things like that. And you're home. And whenever you go to work, you come back home on time. When they call, you pick up your call, you pick up your phone. You get home, your phone is on the table, and you're transparent in your dealing. You'll find out that women are not bad. They're not stupid. They're not crazy. They're not devils. When you treat her like that, and gradually, she will begin to trust you again. She'll start trusting you again. And then she'll forgive. And you'll find out she'll be the one taking care of that kid. She'll ask you what's the size of shoes, what size of clothes, and you'll see her shopping for that kid. And she will take care of the kid even more than the way the mother will take care of that kid. It all depends on you. But majority of our men will come home and say, okay, kilo fashion, what do you want to do? I got someone pregnant, I got her pregnant. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And the moment you get to that point where you say, what do you want to do? Then you're not helping situation. And then you're going down the drain. And when you go down the drain, everybody will start pointing towards that woman, but they won't know, they won't point towards you that you didn't help. That you didn't help. Some of you will still blame your wife. Oh, it's your wife who pushed you outside. And then we ask you, how? Did she lock you outside? No. Did she use a gun to send you outside of the house? No. Oh, she refused me of sex. She's always rejecting me. Whenever I say I want to have sex with her, she won't agree. Have you taken your time? Have you taken your time to ask her why? Have you taken your time to look at her mental state of health? Have you been able to check her what she going through? Have you been able to ask her what she going through? Have you? Have you been able to ask her what's going on at her job? Have you been able to ask her what's going on in her body? Have you been able to ask her that? Have you taken your time to do so? Or all you need is just when you want to sleep at night, you're just reaching out to her breast. You just want to hold her breast and suck it. Is that all you want to do? Do you even take time to ask her, is she okay? Is everything all right? Are you feeling good? You feeling good? Do you? No. Some of you will say, oh yeah, my wife is not cooking for me. That's not enough reason for you to go out. Have you tried to cook by yourself? Kí ló ń jẹ kó tó fẹ́ yàwó náà? Kí ni nǹkan tó ń jẹ? Ta ló ń so oúnjẹ fún ẹ kó tó fẹ́ yàwó? Ṣé girlfriend nìkan ló ń so oúnjẹ fún ẹ kó tó fẹ́ yàwó? Were you not cooking for yourself? If your wife is not cooking, can't you go into the depth of it and say, ask yourself questions as like, okay, what could have caused this? She wasn't like that at the beginning of the marriage. You know? If only men will listen to this. People like my husband, let us put this out there. Let's see. Let me read it before it will disappear. If only the men would listen to this, people like my mother even unfollow Dr. He couldn't stand the truth. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the way life is. You know? You cannot just continue to use a woman like a slave and expect her to, be giving you 100% of support. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not really our culture. It's not really our culture. It's the stupidity of the mind of our people. It's all very stupid people. Very stupid people. We see example of the kind of life we should live here in the States, in Canada, in Europe generally. We live with the civilized people. Thank you so much for this. My husband doesn't like you at all. Oh my God. What I business with you feeling good? People add that is an abomination to refuse sex. Whether you're happy or not. It's very funny. You treat me like a queen, I treat you like a king. You say, all right. Your husband doesn't like me at all. It's a pity. Well, my telephone number is out there right now. If anybody would love to call in, the telephone number is on the screen 405-550-5135. 405-550-5135. That's the telephone number out there. For some of our men, you're willing to call in, you have questions for me, you can go ahead and make that phone call through real quick. Real quick. Your husband doesn't like me at all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The husband doesn't like me. That's good. Yeah, that's good to know. It's not really our culture. It's not our culture. It's the stupidity of our minds. We are all in the Western world. Majority of us are in the Western world. We see how women are being treated. Here in America, you can't touch a woman. You are not supposed to touch a woman. Touching a woman is actually not supposed to be. You're going to go to jail. And that's not Christianity. That's actually the law of the land. Right there. We'll send you to jail. So it's not our culture. We know how to adjust. When we come to overseas country, our men do adjust. And then they use other things like, I'm not going to have sex with you, to punish their wives. And they won't leave money. They won't do anything. It's crazy. I just like the way you always see the name on the head every issue. I must have to. We are pastors, man. We cannot, we can't just be rubbing the truth on the head. We got to dish it out. Let the truth just go out there. People that will listen will listen. The people that will not listen will not listen. All right? They will listen and they will not listen. It all depends, It all depends, So you want to live a good life, you live a good life by doing the right things. Do the right things. Do the right things, I can't recommend you for village business because of your talk today. One church, one redeemed church, the members wanted to invite me to the church. The pastor, when the pastor heard about it that they are bringing Pastor Shola, he said, "No, you don't bring that man to my church. Don't bring that man to my church." One redeemed church like that. The guy refused us. Don't bring that guy to my church. Don't bring that man to my church. I was laughing that is it only your church that is on or heart? If I don't come to your church, I'll go to other churches. Why are you doing baritone voice now? Why are you putting yourself in a situation? All your church members don't even like you anymore anyway, because they follow me. Here in the Western world, the man might not touch you physically, but will torment you emotionally. I know, that's what I'm saying. You know, very funny. Yeah, very funny. Very, very funny. All right, no phone calls. If we don't have any phone calls, then we let's shut it down. I have some other stuff to do today, quickly. So we don't have any phone calls coming in. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening. Please don't take nonsense. If you have taken the nonsense for too long, start demanding for answers. You know, your wife, your husband, you guys are both, you are partners in the relationship. You guys are partners in the relationship. Don't let anybody treat you like a slave. Don't let anybody treat you like a servant. Don't let anybody treat you like a doormat, because you're not. When you have a question, ask your question. Don't walk on eggshells in your home. Never, never allow nobody to make you to walk on eggshells in a home. If that person is not willing to answer your questions, that person does not deserve you. You're better off than that home where you are. You're better off. If that person is not ready to answer questions, then you're actually too beautiful, too good to be in that kind of a house. That is not your kind of place. If you marry a man who is not ready to answer your questions, then you are not in marriage. If you marry a man that is making you to actually be like you are in a prison, you can't talk. You have to be what do you call it? Screening your own words. You are not in marriage, or you are in prison. You don't want to be in such a kind of a home. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be. You don't. If you're inside of a home that your husband is always reporting you to his own family, and you did not report him to his own family, you are actually in a dangerous situation, because what he's looking for is looking for someone that will actually help him to enslave you. He's looking for someone to help him to enslave you. You see, when your husband is always reporting to your mom, he knows that your mom will say, one day my have sex with him. Even when he comes back late in the morning, don't have sex with him. That's his plan. His plan is for him to look for someone that will help him to put you under lock and key. Don't allow that. Tell your mom, say, Mom, don't pick his call no more. If he should call you, tell him not to pick. Tell him not to call you. Tell him to go and call a counselor. I am ready to go for counseling. Tell him to go call a counselor. If he's not willing to go for counseling, let him forget it. Let him forget it. Let him forget it. He's always calling your mom, reporting you. That person doesn't have any mind. The only mind they got is to enslave you. And they know that your mom will keep on telling you, say, because he knows that mama don't want to lose, mom don't want you to lose your home. And that's how they're going to advise you. You don't want that. Tell him, Mama, say, Mama, next time he calls you, tell him, let him go call a counselor. Don't call you again. Or call his own mommy. Let him call his own mommy. Let him call his own mother. All right? All right, guys, thank you very much for listening, even though your husbands don't like if they want peace, if they really want peace, if peace is what they're looking for, they need to listen to these messages. This message is for them. If a man can if you can go on this, you will. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma. You want to contribute on the show?
No, I would love it to be private, please.
All right, call me later. Call me later. I'm actually on the show right now. Call me like in 20 minutes.
All right.
All right. Okay, guys. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Okay, bye.